He's a phantom.
Combo Breaker!
Hello everyone and welcome to Combo Breaker. Let me ask you something. What's cooler than beating the ever-loving shit out of your opponent with your bare hands? Absolutely nothing. And that's what today's combatants are best at. So let me introduce you to our fighters. Today we have a battle between the Incredible Hulk and Broly the legendary Super Saiyan. And it's my job to analyze their powers, skills, weapons, armors, and abilities to see who would win in a battle to the death. Let's start this off right with introducing by far the most overrated character in Dragon Ball history, Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. So Broly as a child had an exceptionally high power level, and if he was left alone, he could have overpowered Frieza if he had grown up and been trained properly. Basically, Broly was a trump card. The trump card flipped the table and freaking shot everybody else who was playing. However, King Vegeta feared that if Frieza figured out what they were planning to do with Broly, he would make the Saiyan race go extinct. So King Vegeta ordered for Broly to be killed. And after being stabbed multiple times, Broly was thrown out into space with his father to die. But this didn't exactly work, and Broly grew up to be quite the mass-murdering maniac, being able to destroy entire galaxies if left unattended. So now we've covered his basic backstory, let's get into the cool part, Broly's powers and stats. So Broly, being a Dragon Ball character, of course can fly, has super strength, and can control his own ki, which in this case is the color green. With his ki, he can create energy projectiles and shields, and he can even transform into one of his multiple forms, either Restrained Super Saiyan, or Legendary Super Saiyan, depending on what he deems fit. And Broly has resistance to mind control, as he was able to break free from his father's mind control and transform into his legendary form. Some important attacks to note are his Eraser Cannon, where he throws small little ki blasts that explode on impact, Blaster Meteor, which is a stronger version of this attack, where he throws multiple of them, Trap Shooter, where he fires multiple green projectiles that explode on impact out in every direction, and Omega Blaster, Broly's ultimate attack. Broly fires a large energy sphere at his target, then fires a smaller ki sphere at it, making it more powerful than usual, causing a massive explosion. So let's see what crazy things Broly's been able to pull off with these awesome powers. So the way Broly's strength works is over time he basically builds up this ki and strength. So depending on how long the match has been going, he can do anything from destroy stars to multiple galaxies at a time. But multiple galaxies does come at the risk of him hurting himself, as too much energy can build up and cause damage to Broly severely. Broly is massively faster than light, as he is able to keep up with a Cell Saga, Goku, and Vegeta, putting him at about 1.2 million times the speed of light. Broly can also take hits from Vegeta and Goku without a scratch, but again, this is only Cell Saga, Goku, and Vegeta. Broly's stamina is near unlimited, but he can tire if his ki rises to too high of heights, which brings me back to the whole thing, whereas he can start hurting himself if his ki gets too high. Broly isn't exactly the smartest either. He's actually mentally psychotic and acts mostly out of rage and instinct. And Broly does have quite a few weaknesses. Broly is super overconfident in his own power and likes to play with his opponents before outright killing them. And Broly also has a weak point in his lower abdomen for when he was stabbed as a baby. And if that's hit with enough power, it can cause an instant death where he practically explodes. And on top of all that, Broly's ki can overflow, causing damage to himself. So in a battle, he needs to keep using ki or risk dying. So let's see if Hulk can punch his way to victory. Bruce Banner had a rough childhood. He had an abusive father who ended up killing his mother, which, as you can imagine, really screwed him up mentally. However, Bruce turned his life around when he got a job working on experimental weapons that used gamma rays. During weapon testing, Bruce ran into the test zone to save a civilian. However, unfortunately, Bruce was unable to escape from the blast and was hit with gamma rays directly. This turned Bruce into the coolest superhero ever, the Incredible Hulk. So let's check out the Hulk's powers. Now obviously the Hulk has super strength, but he also has a great healing factor as resistant to mental attacks. Now Hulk's strength has no limit as long as he keeps getting angrier and angrier. And he can just keep getting stronger to the point where he's pretty much unstoppable. Hulk is also known for his signature attack, the Thunderclap, and creates shockwaves that can stun opponents and shatter entire city blocks. Hulk is also immune to dark magic and radiation. Hulk also has the ability to grab and throw energy as if it was tangible. So if someone were to throw an energy blast at him, he could knock it out of the way or pimp slap it out of the way or something. Hulk can also not be teleported against his will. So if someone tried to move him and he didn't want to, through teleportation, he would stay there. Hulk also has the Gamma Charge attack, where he charges forward with a green gamma aura around him. Basically, it's a shoulder ram, and it's pretty powerful. As for stats, though, and oh my god, you don't want to mess with Hulk after you hear some of these. Hulk in his basic form can destroy meteors twice the size of Earth and can go toe-to-toe with Thor. Not to mention, he has stalemated Sentry, putting him at solar system level easily. Hulk is no slouch in speed either. He can fight going at hypersonic speeds casually in a fight with the Thing, and faster than light in battles against Silver Surfer. Durability-wise, Hulk can take a beating from Hercules, and if angry enough, he can regenerate from a pile of dust. And Hulk, as long as he is angry, can never get tired, making his stamina endless. While in Hulk form, he isn't very smart, but his battle tactics are very brilliant against most opponents. But weakness-wise, he can be calmed down, and if he transforms back into Bruce, it'll leave him defenseless. Alright, let's figure out which one of these green powerhouses would win in a fight to the death. Alright, the winner is the Incredible Hulk. And I know it's shocking, but the battle was shockingly close, actually. So let's check out why Hulk wins. Starting off with strength, this is about equal in the category. However, Broly is more destructive, so he has a slight edge here. Speed-wise, they are about even again, with massively faster than light feats, with Hulk fighting Silver Surfer and Broly taking on Cell Saga Goku. In terms of power, Hulk wins for a few reasons. His Thunderclap can stun... In terms of powers, his Thunderclap can stun Broly, and his Gamma Charge can allow him to get in close. Combine that with the ability to touch energy, and you have a counter for Broly's down and dirty energy attack kind of spammy strategy. Now, Broly has the advantage that he can fly, but that's no big problem for Hulk, because we've seen him fight people like Sentry and Thor who can fly. And durability is also a huge factor in this debate. Hulk has a large healing factor, which gives him a durability edge. Plus, Hulk fought Sentry to a standstill, and he's basically Marvel's Superman, whereas Broly was killed by a Super Saiyan 1 Cell Saga Goku. So it looks like Hulk was just too smashing for Broly to handle. Next time on Combo Breaker.
He's a phantom. Young Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view
Danny Phantom versus Pac-Man.